Hey guys, it's gonna be my video response to Epic RVs, why I continue to stack. I'm gonna first start out, I stack mostly for hyperinflation, kind of doomsday, SHTF type of deal. The old quote by Voltaire, all paper money returns to its intrinsic value of zero. All currencies, I like to add to the quote, all currencies that have ended up hyperinflated in the past. I mean, I'll show you a few examples from my currency collection. This is Argentina, 1,000 pesos. These bills went from like 1 all the way up to 1,000,000, and people weren't trusting their paper currency. In fact, they weren't even putting these in the banks. They just put these in like safety deposit boxes because they just couldn't keep up with the inflation and stuff. It was ridiculous. They went through a lot of currency reform, revaluing different names, whatever have you, and so they finally sorted it out in like the 90s, I think. But it's from Croatia. Show you a couple, 10,000. These go up to, I think, 50 or 100,000, I think. That's about $1, I think, right there. 10,000 dinars from Iraq. It's about 8 or 9 bucks. Now this, I looked up the actual historical exchange rate. This was issued in, what the hell does it say? 1185. I don't know if you can see that, but it says 1185. I looked at the historical exchange rates, and these two were equal back in 1985. $5 bought you about $1 US, and today this would get you about 5 cents of American money. If you were to go and actually try and exchange it or use it in Jamaica, this gets you about 5 cents of goods, which doesn't buy a lot at all. The ever so famous it's the Costa Rica 5 colones. And I forget what the historical exchange rate on this, but this bought you $4 or $5 of American, I think. And now it's worth a penny. I kid you not. It's worth a penny. The ever so famous Zimbabwean $100 trillion bill. Yeah, they don't even use Zimbabwean money anymore. They actually use the US dollar. Yeah, it's things like this that I fear. I fear that one day they soon start looking a whole lot like this. And none of this is real money. None of this is all currency. This is not real money. You see, this is just a bunch of paper with false promises of actual value from governments here and throughout the world. See, none of these have money stored within them. I mean, even one second here. And even these silver certificates here are not money. They are backed by a promise of money, but they're not actually money. And where the hell did that penny go? Screw it. But even the penny is not even money because it has zinc with a small coating of money, which is copper. None of this is money, but this here, this is money. Even though it's put a stamp with the face value, this is real money. This is the central, what's the term? I can't think of it now. The reserve. This should be the reserve currency of the world. This is real wealth here. This is the only representation of what you have besides maybe land. This and land is the only real representation of wealth, not Not piles of paper sitting in a bank somewhere where banks are stealing your money any damn way. But I mean, is your money really money when it starts looking like this? I mean, how can you even call it money? I mean, you might as well just. I forget what Drutter, I think he said, yeah. All paper money is the only useful thing for paper money is wiping your ass with. You know, I completely agree. This is, real wealth here.